Hey guys, it's me, Parker. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be the reading for Capricorn for this week. And my apologies, it is late. I'm sure if you're a Capricorn, you're last, but definitely not least. I have a lot of Cappy in my chart, so I'm definitely not, um, you know, purposely putting you guys last. I hurt my wrist a week and a half ago, so I have been having to take a break and, be really careful about how many readings I'm doing. Sorry, I just took a shower and my hair's all wild, wild woman. But yeah, I actually recorded a reading for you guys, and it ended up being a two-part reading, but I decided not to post it because in that reading, it was like some of you guys are definitely dealing with like a cheating scenario, and I try not to pander into those kinds of readings, just because I don't like feeding into codependency of becoming stagnant by feeding our energy into situations like that no longer serve us. So we'll see what comes out. And my heart's with you guys. Anyone who's dealing with that kind of a situation, trust me, we've all been there. Sorry, I just realized how trash my nails are. Yeah, they've been getting kind of worked over lately. Yeah, so let's get into the reading. Let's see what comes out for you guys. Hopefully, we can pick up on a new message. See what comes out. The world. This has been coming out a lot. We have a full moon in Aquarius that just happened 2 days ago. Right as I was saying, Aquarius. Hello. Hello, new moon, or full moon. And there's a lot of Cancerian energy at play right now. We just moved out of Cancer season, but I believe Mercury is still in Cancer. I believe. But I know for sure that in 2 days, Venus, our feminine energy, is moving into Cancer after sitting in Gemini for a very, very long time. And Cancer is your guys' opposite sign. It's the feminine to your masculine sort of thing. It's, the axis of the patriarchy and the matriarchy. So you guys are definitely pretty affected at this time, especially because your ruler, Saturn, is, there's that. The Queen of Swords been coming out for everyone as well in this Aquarian energy and Leo season. So there's a lot at play right now, and on top of the node switch out of South Node, which is like the kind of shadow energy, very deep soul energy of the collective was in your sign, has now moved into Sagittarius. So that, we were in that energy for a couple of years, coinciding with your ruler, Saturn, being in your sign is Saturn return. Saturn is like karma and old energy, plans, structures, and you guys are like the builders of the zodiac, in my opinion, because you guys are the oldest air sign, or earth sign. You guys are really able to ground frequencies in this dimension really quite capably. So yeah, we'll see what comes out, but Saturn is retrograding in your sign right now, wrapping up its return, so that's huge pressure on you guys. And we did just have a full moon in your sign. We'll do one more shuffle. In your sign, about a month ago with an eclipse. So you guys have been kind of going through the ringer, no doubt. Anyone with any Cappy placements, moon even, or Venus again moving into your opposite sign, or especially Saturn, or North or South Node. So yeah, let's see what comes out. But I'm with you guys because I just had my Saturn return. I'm still wrapping that up, and it's intense energy for sure. So a lot of pressure on you guys. So let's see what comes out. High Priestess, Piscean energy, spiritual knowledge, divine knowledge. we'll see what comes out with that. It could be just about anything. I'm actually not getting anything at all. The High Priestess can be a very closed off energy because she is communing with spirit. It can be secrets, it can be very blocked off energy while, you're communing with spirit there. So I don't know if you guys have something on the go here. Lovers, you might be dealing with a Gemini. A lot of readers take this as Gemini as well because of the two pillars indicative of Gemini and energy there. Okay. Anything else for Capricorn? That's okay. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles. I did see that a lot when I was shuffling. This is very independent, stable. It's very much so like Capricorn energy, just being very stable, independent. Underneath that we have, oh wow, okay, this is getting interesting. We have a King of Wands underneath that, so a very, very go-getter, could be a boss, or could just be someone who's very charismatic, able to get shit done, Spitfire. I'm seeing the gem on his fingers, on his hand as well, so definitely could be dealing with a Gemini here. Or have that in your chart, or someone around you. I could be picking up on them. In masculine, feminine, we all have both within us. If you're curious about what's more dominant within you, sometimes our chart can be a really great indication of that. If you have all feminine placements in your chart, you're most likely feminine dominant in your energy in this plane. That's what you like to sit in and act out of. As compared to your masculine, which is pushing out versus receiving. Weird tangent to go on. But we have this is very abundant energy. The Empress, Divine Feminine, Venus, and a gift or reciprocation. And she's looking at this. I'm getting really awesome energy off this. And this is underlying for the reading. And underneath that, we have the 8 of Pentacles to the 9. So putting focus and work into something. And with this abundant, gifty energy, there's a 3 of Cups, which is like celebration, enjoyment, going out, can be partying, or can be like coming together of something very beautiful. So this is really great underlying energy, but it's very fascinating to me because we have this Emperor. He's looking at, I'm really seeing as this Emperor, sorry, this is like a sitting and healing energy from some kind of situation that caused a lot of lack, being out in the cold. There's quite a bit of fire coming out here. This is masculine energy, Aries, the counterpart to the Empress, which is Venusian, so Libra and Arcturian energy. Sorry, my throat got weird there. I always get a sitting Emperor in this deck. He's sitting. There's some kind of lack here that's being kind of pushed forward through. So we'll see what this lack is referring to, but this is more fire. And this is Sagittarius, which is like the intuitive fire sign, as Water Baby would say. And his third eye is lit up there. He is the oldest. He's the sage, right? And this is very intuitive. Can be third eye energy, seeing things through a spiritual perspective. So we'll see. This could just be referring to that blocked off energy. I felt like that really closed up. Secretive energy, and then charging forward in communication. So we'll see why this Emperor is waiting. Again, this is like sitting and healing and meditation energy. So we'll see what's up with that. Let's clarify with the Mythic. King of Pentacles, that's you guys. Oof. 2 kings there. Let's look at this High Priestess first. King of Wands. Wow, very dominant in your masculine energy. So again, I'm picking up on masculine energy with a feminine at the bottom, with that gifty energy. Again, progression from the 5 to the 6. And then we had that progression with this King of Wands, which is coming out, underlying on both, which is again just action. He's a king of action. Strength is underneath that. So it could just be indicating Leo energy if you have any Leo in your chart. But we have progression from the 8 to the 9 too. So I'm getting like a really, oh, and that's funny. There's you guys underneath that. Okay, so I'm getting kind of career actually with this. Because, you know, the King of Wands is very much so, you know, like I said, it can be a boss. Can be a boss energy. And there's all these pentacles here. Ooh, but King to the Queen of Wands, you guys, interesting. Fire sign, I'm seeing Sag. With the Emperor, I'm seeing Aries. And then with Strength, I'm seeing Leo. So a lot of fire energy. We are going into Mars retrograde, which is our masculine energy. This is kind of Mars and a card, the counterpart to Venus here. So at the same time that Venus, our feminine energy, is finally moving into your counterpart energy, Mars is kind of taking a seat, in a sense, for a bit. Not taking a seat, but it's feeding into shadow Mars energy, which can be aggression and, you know, this temptation to dart in and out. I've been warning all the fire signs about being careful about how they move towards or away from people or their communication. And I actually wasn't really paying attention, and I didn't know that Mars was going to be moving into shadow retrograde and, you know, soon to be retrograde. So that's just, you know, being careful to temper that kind of, you know, this to me is speaking of Mars retrograde, especially with that Venus motion. But let's see what that High Priestess is about. What's the High Priestess? Whoa, okay. Ah, shit, okay. There's a lot that just flew out, so this might be the bulk of the reading here. We have heavy communication on the bottom here. There's that Chariot, Cancerian energy. This is straight up communication, big time. This might be between you and another person because we have this Emperor, that's that Mars, Aries energy. And then we have this Empress meeting halfway, and these are both cards of communication. So speaking, I'm hearing just your feminine mask are speaking to each other, but, you know, whatever's happening within us manifests in our world around us. So this could very well be playing out between you and a feminine or masculine energy. These messages can be vice versa. I could also be picking up on someone around you. Or I could not be picking up on you at all, and you have to, you need to not... You know, don't take what doesn't resonate. We have this 3 of Cups energy that was underlying. There's death here and loss. Ooh. Ah. My ears just went crazy. Like, it was like I couldn't hear anything. Weird. Oh, weird. Because, like, my ears just went ringing. It was like... And it was like I couldn't hear anything. And there's that Knight of Wands energy with that ship communicating, rushing in to communicate. So definitely be careful with your communication here. Like I said, with that speaking, this speaking to each other, and then it was like, whoa, my ears just went freaking crazy. That was so weird. Oh wow, holy shit. Okay. So we have this death energy here. This is Tower energy, 5, and I was going to say when I was shuffling, the Tower was showing itself, so this is Tower energy, loss, grief, sadness. With this death and this 3rd Cups coming out together, it seems like an end of a like there's no more celebration here, and maybe it's time to talk about that. And maybe one of you's not listening or something. We'll see what's up with that. But we have that Four of Swords coming out. That is coming out. I was clarifying the High Priestess, but I'm actually, this is like the whole reading, so I'm just going to take all the cards that flew out and place them accordingly. But here's that Four of Swords energy. So you guys are really sitting, could be a call to hear spirit here with that not hearing, that talking energy. Or this could be using your intuition, and when this communication comes in, whether it has or hasn't happened yet, we all work through this energy differently. You're really sitting, in this energy of, that's like, what did I say about like communing with spirit, right? Spirit could be talking to you and you're taking a seat here. So either this is a past situation, the end of the celebration, and this is you healing and, growing, you're taking a seat to this process here. I've been getting that a lot in the readings, which is funny because I actually, with the whole Mars and retrograde thing, we're kind of hashing things out right now as far as actions. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted. There's a lot of distraction energy going on right now too, so just watch out for that. And that's speaking to that listening, hearing too. Four of Cups, a decision. 4 to the 5. This is rejection. I'm hearing abandonment. The Lovers. There is a lot of alignment mirroring going on here with the Emperor and the Empress, the King and Queen of Wands. There's a lot of progression energy here as well. The Lovers can indicate more Gemini energy. Yeah, and then we have you guys looking at in Judgment. Judgment's very spirit heavy, so spirit's kind of all over this reading here, with Lovers and the Mask and Femme coming out together, and the High Priestess, and then Judgment. This is, again, sitting very stable. So you might be watching someone go through this, maybe not even necessarily involved with them. And I'm kind of hearing that when they're done with this process, you guys might be moving towards each other in communication here. But that's Judgment, and it's really playing into that High Priestess spiritual energy, because the pillars here in this deck, the Judgment card actually refers directly to the High Priestess in the Mythic Tarot deck. And see how there's like all these zombies like rising from the dead here. It can be a resurrection energy. And there's that. I'm seeing this as you guys sitting. I can't, again, you guys could be meeting another person in this energy once they've gone through this process. But I actually am seeing this as you guys, because he's just kind of sitting in his stability here. So I'm kind of picking up on that this happened to someone else around you. And maybe you're getting news of this because we have the High Priestess with the Moon. That is secrets. That is things unseen coming to light for sure. There's like this really held back energy here. So I really feel like truth is coming to light this week for you guys. Because these two flew out together. That's the end of the sword cycle. That's very painful. Very painful. But then we have clarity. And with the moon and the High Priestess, and all this communication, I'm seeing this as very, very, either very tangible. I'm kind of getting that you guys are getting or giving very, with this Empress, this giving and receiving energy. Could be mutual, or you could be on the receiving end of this communication, or someone could be, you're communicating to them. I'm getting like very tangible communication off this. It definitely could be clarity coming in from this meditative state for sure. Recovering. We've got 2 4s, so coming back into stability here in alignment. Especially with all this counterpart energy that, which is just our masculine and feminine balancing out our energy, right? I'm hearing hemorrhaging energy to like these lost situations, right? I'm feeling tangible communication. You guys, again, could be meeting in the middle on this. It could be mutual. Or you could be getting communication that is triggering this energy, or it could have happened already, and now you're in this this energy, and you've gotten some kind of clarity, and now you're moving forward with that ship to communicate. There's a lot of ways that this could be playing out, so take it how it flies for you guys. But this is moving out of hurt, that death, Five of Pentacles lack, the Five of Cups loss. This is really recovering your stability, and then with that comes a judgment, like a resurrection, could be communication of some kind. So we'll look at that Ace of Swords, but attached to this moon, we have the Four of Pentacles. So big progression energy, 4 to the 5. So this is like holding out, holding back. And if we keep holding on and keep holding back, it creates this freaking lack energy. It gets to the breaking point, that Tower energy. 5 is the number of the Tower, which is a huge shakeup because the energy has got to move. It can't stay like this forever, right? And then we have the 6 moving into that very gifty, reciprocal, could be meeting someone in the middle in terms of communication, with that Ace of Swords. But this is the moon. So again, if this is tangible communication, it could have been very secret with that. Remember, I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anything when the High Priestess first came out. Very held back. Very held back energy here. Holding on, holding back, holding it all inside. And then it creates this energy. And then through this death process, it moves, right? With that, it actually moves into the 6, which is that giving or receiving or both, mutual. So let's look at this Ace of Swords, and then we'll, let's look at this Knight of Wands. 9 of Wands, persevering, okay. That ship, I'm just seeing that as that communication coming in. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh. Ugh. There's that Page of Wands, so that's that communication. 2 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Hey, that's confusion, that's illusion, that's making a decision here. Deciding to move forward. So again, you can see here in this card that, he drops one of the wands when that 5 moves to the 6. That's a decisive energy. You've got 2 paths in front of you, and then it drops and it turns into the Knight. So I am seeing this as the middle ground, you coming together for sure. And with this, there's options. There's a lot of ways that, it's 7 of Cups, like there's 7 cups there, and she's like, which one do I pick? And this is like, which one do I pick? So something's being picked here, and I feel like it's triggering something mutual between 2 people here. So let's look at this Ace of Swords, this communication regarding. There is Cups. And love connect. This could just be something near and dear to your heart. 23 when I look down. So mirroring numbers here. There's that High Priestess energy and this Moon in Aquarius energy. As far as signs, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, with a Pisces. Oh, wow. Scorpio, Pisces. There was collaborative energy on the bottom of that with a walking away. So there definitely was an end here of 3 cups. People in coming together in celebration, collaboration. That's something that ended. And then it led to this hanging on energy, being held back, hanging on to this, and being kind of blocked off, which led to this really stagnant energy. But there's that gifty. So with judgment, it definitely could be a resurrection of a past situation. So let's see what this Ace of Swords is. Okay. Queen of Cups. Ooh. So Queen of Cups is our emotions. Somebody could be communicating where they previously were not. There's a lot of Piscean energy, a lot coming out here. Somebody could be communicating something, and it could be very mutual. regarding something that the other person had no clue how much this was affecting them emotionally. No clue. It was in the dark. It was very held back. Justice. There, Libra energy. There is a lot of justice. Oh, wow. So this could be a Libra communicating to you, or if you have Libra in your chart, because underneath that we have that very blocked off energy, and then a Queen of Pentacles. That's you guys, Capricorn energy. There's that defensive blocked off energy. So I'm seeing this is very mutual, because this is in between you guys again, that middle ground. But this page is actually coming out as this Libran energy that we have underlying with the Empress. So if you're dealing with a Libra or someone with Libra in their chart, or you have Libra in your chart, I'm seeing this as the other person, and it is mutual. That defensive energy, but this Libran energy is coming through as that Page of Wands. So that's who I see moving forward to communicate this, and I think it's gonna trigger something for you guys. Wow, soul connection. This is your soul. This is stability. So if somebody's coming towards you and communicating about their feels, it is honest, very, very honest, because this is like they've come into stability within themselves. There's a lot of alignment here, and this is soul energy, memories, right, of a foundation, or that's just like soul connections, very divine soul connections, in love or otherwise. Doesn't have to be love, can be friendship or anything, right? But this is truly what's in this person's heart, and it could be a Piscean as well. This is truly what's in your or the other person's heart communicating this, and it's kind of mutual. All right, guys.